What's up, YouTube friends? Now today I have another Goodwill haul. I went to the Goodwill without Mother. She was at work, and I just wanted to show you all the treasures I got. Now the first thing I grabbed was this bowl set. It's a 3-piece bowl set. It's made out of plastic, and it was only 99 cents. Now on this tape, there's also a bunch of hair. You should have seen the hairball I pulled off of this at the Goodwill. It was pretty gross. I'm glad I take my hand sanitizer. But the reason why I got this was for my twin brother. Recently he started doing some spray paint art, like the galaxy and planet stuff. It looks really cool. And I thought this would be great for his stencils. I've seen it online where you can buy a set of these, and it's a graduated bowl set, and it has a hole in the top here. So after he's done spray painting his planet, you can just stick your finger in there and pull it off your project. So that's what I plan on doing with these. I'm just going to take my drill some holes in there big enough for a finger, and I'm probably going to spray paint the tops of these, or I guess the bottom of these, the back of these. I think I'm going to spray paint them black, regardless. So my brother recently started selling his artwork. He has an Instagram and a Facebook at Worx, SALTWORX. I'll link him down in the description below. And I'm also going to throw up a few of my favorite pieces that he's done right here. Now the next thing I grabbed for 59 cents was this little felt Poseable Scarecrow. If I can get the glare off of it. So it comes with everything you need to make this little felt scarecrow. I'm assuming you sew it together. You could probably glue it too. And it has this wire here that you can put on the inside of the scarecrows to make him bendable. Now we have a bar downstairs that I like to change out for the holidays. Right now it's still 4th of July stuff, red, white, and blue. But fall's coming up, so he's probably going to go on the bar. Then for 59 cents I found this inflatable little fish. It kind of looks like Nemo, so I thought it'd be perfect for the grandkids down by the pool. Something they can beat up on. Now for 99 cents I found this pin the nose on the Snowman thing. It's brand new, never been opened. And since Christmas is coming up, I thought it'd be a fun idea, maybe to play, to decide which grandkid gets to open up the presents first. Whoever gets it closest to the face. The next thing I grabbed for 99 cents was this pack of 4 bamboo paper plate holders. Now when I was in high school I used to work at a hardware store, a little mom and pop place. It was my favorite job, and it recently closed down. But I remember that I bought some of these for our camper way back in the day, probably 20 years ago. And although our camper's long gone, we still use these paper plate holders, but some of them need to be thrown away. So these are the replacements. Now for 99 cents for the kids' craft bin, I got this sun catcher. And I made some of these with the older grandkids way back in the day when they were kids. It comes with these little plastic pellets in a metal form. You fill up the form with the plastic beads, and then you stick them in your oven and bake it, and you have a sun catcher. It does kind of stink up your kitchen when you bake them, but they're a lot of fun to do with the grandkids. Now another thing I grabbed that was only 59 cents to throw in the craft bucket was this little Plaster train paint kit. We've made a bunch of these before in the past, not necessarily the train, and the kids like it. And for 59 cents, it's a great find to fill that craft tote back up. The next thing I grabbed were these rulers. They were 59 cents a piece. They're brand new. They are plastic, but it's like a thicker plastic. And it has this wood grain plastic too in the center. I just thought they were really cool. I got a blue one and a red one, and they actually had a whole bunch of these, probably like 12 of them. I had to limit myself to 2, but now I wish I would have grabbed them because they're great stocking stuffers. I'm just going to throw these in the sewing room because I'm always grabbing for a ruler. Who doesn't need another ruler? Now for 59 cents, I found this metal compass. Now I used to have a piece of junk plastic one that I got at Walmart probably for a couple bucks, and it would never stay where I wanted to stay. Every time I try to make a circle, it would just get wider and wider. So hopefully this one works better. Now for 59 cents, I found another plastic pencil case. This one was brand new or very lightly used, and I can never have too many of these. I use these for storing everything. Then for 59 cents, I also found this little plastic container. It has locks on both sides, And I think I'm going to use these for my snaps for my snap pliers. Right now they're just kind of loosely in one of these, all over the place with some buttons. So I think this will be a lot better. Then I grabbed these little chef aprons. They were 99 cents a piece. I got 4 of them. They did have more, but I limited myself. Now they are a very cheap material. You probably can't see that online, but it's like that really cheap, you can get tote bags and stuff out of them. Now I'm not going to use these for baking. I'm going to slap these on the grandkids when we're painting and stuff like that. Now when my twin brother got remarried, he already had 5 kids of his own, plus a grandbaby. And the new wife, she has 4 kids, so it's one big blended family. But when they come to Grandma's house, Uncle Matty is notorious for getting paint on their clothes, especially the ones that go back to their mom or dad. Hopefully this will save me from getting yelled at and those angry side eyes. Now I did have an idea that I could do with the grandkids, at least the little ones anyway, and I'm going to stencil their names on there so they each have their own apron. Now the next thing I grabbed was this canvas art Christmas tree ornaments. There's 4 of them in this pack, and it was 99 cents. Now it's brand new. There is a little hole up here, but I do think everything's still in there. I just think that'd be a great project to do with the older grandkids anyway, or if I just get bored this winter. And who wouldn't want to get a handmade Christmas ornament? Now for 59 cents a piece, I got 2 of them. I grabbed these plastic tablecloths. And I grab these whenever I can find them. They're great to throw down on the table when we are painting or crafting or anything like that. And I can just roll it up and throw it away. Now for 99 cents, I grabbed this bag of outlet covers. There's 10 of them in here, and you might be thinking, why did you get those? Well, my friend Rama, Vapor Rama here on YouTube, has a little Etsy store called End of the Line Studios, and she actually decoupages these and sells them, so I just picked these up for her. So Rama, when I come see you, I'll have a box of crafts for you. Now the next thing I grabbed is one of those WTF things, but I couldn't leave it on the shelf. It's this ceramic bullfrog, and when I flipped it over, it was only 99 cents. I'm sure they never thought they'd get rid of this thing, but of course I had to snag it up. Now I'm kind of into tarot and spirit animals and stuff like that, and the frog is all about forgiving and forgetting, leaving the past where it needs to be, in the past. And sometimes I have a hard time doing that. So I'm going to stick this on my bookshelf and look at it and remind myself to let it go, let it go. And when I get sick of this, I'm sure Mother can find some spot out in the flower beds for it. But isn't he cute? So the final thing I grabbed was this bag of fabric. It was $1.99, and it's just some scrap fabric. Now I haven't looked through this yet, but I can tell a lot of it's cotton fabric, so she must have been a quilter. So I'm just going to pan the camera down here on my ottoman, and we'll go through it together. Alright guys, so I hope you can see okay. I'll try to keep everything in frame. So this was the first thing that I noticed. Something that she made. Oh, you know what? It's a Christmas tree skirt. I won't be using it for that. I'll probably just cut it up. But it does have this Christmas tree design on it. Very pretty. Here's probably a half a yard of this like hanky material, but it is just cotton. I like that a lot. That'd be good for a lining of a bag. And then there's just all kinds of random stuff. Here's some pretty fabric. I like the cats. This has just holly berries. It seems to be a lot of Christmas fabric also. Ugh, Husker fabric. Who put that in there? Here's actually a fat quarter that's never been cut. It's a little red polka dots. I really like that for Valentine's Day. Now there's just all kinds of fabric in here. Like I said, most of it's red. She must have really liked red. Oh, here's another brand new fat quarter. Still has the cardboard on the inside. Ooh, I really like that chili pepper fabric. I wish there was more of that. This one's really neat. It kind of looks like roses in a way. I'm not too disappointed for $2. Now this is not cotton. It's kind of like a decor, like a pillow fabric. I probably won't be using that, but I can always find someone that wants that. Here's some flannel. Not really my cup of tea. However, I can make little bandanas to donate to the vet. I think they'd appreciate that. For the dogs and the cats. Ooh, here's some more flannel. I do like that. But I'll probably use that for the little bandanas also. Ew, more Husker fabric. Yeah, so as you can see, there's just a lot of different scraps. I think this is mostly all the big pieces. That's just scraps. Oh, here's something that she quilted. You know, I could cut that in half and make 2 little quilted coasters if I just put some binding on there. Definitely could use that. Yeah. So a lot of these pieces like this, I'll just go ahead and I'll cut 4.5-inch squares out of them and just throw them in my square bin. I can see there's also a few strips. That'll be great for the strip quilt I'm trying to finish. Oh, this says coffee, espresso, cafe. That's kind of cute. Ooh, I really like this brown. The base is brown and then it has orange, yellow, blue, purple little dots, or circles I guess. I really like that fabric. Some more strips. Some more red. Yeah, I'm not very disappointed with this. I can use most of this fabric. Here's some more strips. Oh, she must have had one of them fancy machines that does those fancy stitches. One day I'll have one of those. Now I've had an idea for a while of maybe doing a fabric exchange. I don't know quite how I'll do it, but I was thinking about maybe filling up a box and sending it to someone and swapping fabric, something like that. So let me know down below if you think that's a good idea, if you have any ideas on how we would do it. Oh, here's a cute wine fabric. I know a few winos. Alright guys, so that was my Goodwill haul for this week. I spent $20.12 and I think I got some great deals. If you like these Goodwill hauls, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. If you have a question about this video or any of my other videos, or would just like to leave a suggestion for a future upcoming video, leave me a comment. Head on over to Patreon at Scrappy's Patch. For as little as $1 a month, we'll keep these videos coming. Friend me over on Facebook and Twitter at Scrappy's Patch if you'd like to share crafting ideas and pictures. I'd love to see the pictures of the projects you guys do from my videos. If you would just like to leave a tip or a donation to support this channel, I do have a PayPal link down below. Feel free to share this video across your social medias. And as always, thanks for watching, happy thrifting, and I'll see you next time.